UFC 305 is over. Here's my experience.
I see my haters proud of me now. When I'm around, it's all smiles. I took over my whole town.
Alright, to kick it off, I'll give the card a solid 7.5 out of 10. I think I gave it a 7 in the predictions. But like I said, this card was really top heavy. Some of the prelims that did stick out was that Jack Jenkins versus Herbert Burns fight. Jack Jenkins looked fantastic. He looked super fast and strong at 145. Can't wait to see what he does next. The prelim main event was Mr. Walter Walker versus Junior Tafa. Walker was getting pieced up on the feet. Then he took him to the ground and it looked like he knew what he was doing down there on the ground. He looked fantastic. I don't know why Junior Tafa was so mad, acting like a verbal tap out doesn't exist. Then he got upset and smacked him afterwards, which was kind of outrageous in my opinion. But I guess Walter Walker looked okay in that fight. Not really the next heavyweight superstar that I think some people expected. But with that being done, let's get to these main card thoughts. The first main card fight of the night, we have my guy Carlos Prates opening up the night versus Li Jingliang. Carlos Prates is the real deal. He is the real deal. I try to tell people that. Nobody seems to want to believe me. 170 has their stuff a real contender at 170 right now. I think so, in my opinion. He's ready for somebody in that top 15. Who he gets, I have no idea. I've seen Chaos Williams and him talking. That should be a pretty fun fight. What you guys think is next for him? Let me know.
So I would ask next time, fight in December, UFC 310. Also, before I fight somebody on the rank, I want another easy fight. So Carlos Williams, get your right here, bro. Let's fight.
Following that fight, we have Jorginho Rozenstruik taking on Tai Tuivasa. Tai Tuivasa is now on a 5-fight losing streak. I don't think we see Tai Tuivasa again in the UFC octagon unless the UFC just really likes him. He's really easy to deal with because I can't imagine that his contract is very cheap to keep, especially for him to keep losing. Jorginho Rozenstruik fought a perfect fight to fight a Tai Tuivasa. Keep it paced, keep it measured, stay at the distance, and let your power do the work for you. 15 minutes of work, it looks pretty easy to him. Who do you guys want to see Jorginho Rozenstruik next? And do you think that Tai Tuivasa goes to the PFL, BKFC, or one first? Let me know. In the upset of the night, in my opinion, or I think at everybody's opinion, we had Mr. Mateusz Gamrot losing a decision to Mr. Dan Hooker. I'm not too mad at the decision. Mateusz Gamrot pretty much was trying to get this fight to the ground at all costs. Dan Hooker looked fantastic on his feet. Dan Hooker should be now top 5 in the lightweight division. Who do you guys want to see him fight next? It's between, I want to say, Dustin Poirier again. You got Mr. Justin the Highlight Reel Gaethje, and I don't know who else you would have, but I mean, it's a lot of fun options for Dan Hooker. I think one more and he gets a title shot with all the work he's put in the UFC over the years. What do you guys think? And where do y'all think Mateusz Gamrot's go after that loss? Let me know. In the co-main event, the knockout of the night, the surprise of the night for me personally, we had Kai France taking on Steve Astro Boy Erceg. Kai France came back after a year and showed that his power has been missing from this division for a while. Came out there to start Steve Erceg. Had a very close championship fight with the champion Alexei Pantoja. Kai France, do you think he did enough to earn himself a title shot? I do. Kyle Shakur has been floated around for it. But now, I mean, with a performance like that, Carl France has showed that he should be next for the title shot. I think he gets it. I think they give Kyle Shakur somebody that's right there in the top 5, in my opinion, and then make him go to a title eliminator. That's just my thoughts. What do you guys think about his performance? That knockout was crazy. In the main event of the night, we had Dricus du Plessis taking on Israel Adesanya. A lot of people called me crazy for picking Dricus. A lot of people called me crazy. They said this is the best striker that we've ever seen in middleweight or UFC history in Israel Adesanya. Where was that at? Where was that at? I think ring rust is real. A lot of people don't. Taking over 11 months off of a performance that you had against Sean Strickland and then coming in to fight somebody that beat Sean Strickland, although controversial in some people's eyes, not mine, is not a good look in my opinion. I know style makes fights. I think Drake's style matches up really, really good with Israel Adesanya's. And I know Drake's style isn't the most orthodox or most clean that's ever lived, but it works. It works. He hasn't lost in a very, very long time. His last 4 opponents, Israel Adesanya, Sean Strickland, Robert Whittaker, I want to say either Paulo Costa or Darren Till. That's a really, really good 4. That is a really, really good 4. I'm pretty sure it's Darren Till. I don't think he fought Costa. But that is a really, really good 4 in my opinion. The undisputed 185 middleweight champion of the world is Dricus Du Plessis for another bit. Who do you guys want to see him fight next? Sean Strickland's there. Robert Whittaker versus Khamzat Chimaev is very, very close to happening. What do you guys think? Let me know. What did y'all think about the card? What did y'all rate it out of 10? Like always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Be good people. Peace.